is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Middle. 37's the Mike 37.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Most play calls would probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
53, ready. 37's the Mike 37. Coming after you.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And it's complete to Lockett. And he will be very close to a referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This fielded at the 2. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, it's Haskins. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Catch made here by Campbell. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Again, it's Haskins. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now Haskins on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. This is first and goal from about the 8. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And that'll be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Terrell Suggs able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Haskins will throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
The second down run for Abdullah. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
21, go! Mark 37, easy!
Now Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
12 yards that time and a Bills first down. Haskins now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Campbell making the catch. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's another Bills first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces.
For him in college and a half, I mean, that just didn't happen.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
180. Watch the ship. Topper. Six guys. Check six guys.
From the 36, Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They're running it. Watch the safety creep. Real right, 22.
They start the drive with Abdullah. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones. It's a pickup of 6.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Stafford hands to Abdullah. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Kill. 53. Ready. Kill. Hey.
They go back to Abdullah on first. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
22. Jim. Check 13. Omaha, ready, move. Begin. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey.
They'll run here. Abdullah. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway. And that gets them back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So a very tight first half. We head to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
You don't know no better. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Shoot! Hey, 54.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set. Count 20.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Hey, we go 37 to Mike. Mike 37.
Let's go, defense. Out of time.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson. Third and long. It's Stafford. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Haskins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Haskins, throw left side here, complete to Campbell. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Run it. 53. Check 53. Bring it. Truck.
Here's Haskins. Got an open man. That's Campbell. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. On 1st down, Haskins. And that is incomplete. The intended target was the rookie Terry McLaurin, and now it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Gotta do better. 81. Come on. Go. Check.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. His throw caught right around the 6. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? 53 is the mic. I'm coming for you, son.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
And we're going 37 to Mike. Mike 37. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense. Hey.
Now Stafford. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyler Lockett. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a 2-point conversion.
10. Hey, Orbit. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, 37 to Mike. Mike 37. Hey, pick your game up.
Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that
Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
on plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's crossing. He's long. Check it out, Reed.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he finds McLaurin. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Check 53's Mike. Watch the pass.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins. Throw right side complete to Carter. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
All right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Check 53. Come on, D.
Haskins going to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. It's caught. Nelson. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
They don't want to keep playing.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
On 2nd down now. It's Freeman. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Check.
50-50.
And they begin the drive with a duel. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Watch the twins.
lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Omaha, remove.
37 to Mike. Mike 37. Defense wins championships, baby.
They snap it to Stanford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah.